TikTok has repeatedly chosen the path for more control, more surveillance, and more manipulation. Your platform should be banned.
Hello and welcome back, Focus 5 family. Today in episode 4 of our recent series, we are taking a deep dive into one of the biggest and most controversial brands in the news today, TikTok.
Do you agree that the Chinese government has persecuted the Uyghur population?
If you use our app and you open it, you will find our users who give all sorts of content.
That's not my question. My question is, do you agree that the Chinese government has persecuted the Uyghur population?
Well, it's deeply concerning to hear about all accounts of human rights abuse. My role here is to explain what our platform does on this.
It's a pretty easy question. Do you agree that the Chinese government has persecuted the Uyghur population?
In case you didn't know, TikTok is a platform that has taken the world by storm in recent years, with its short-form videos, catchy music, and user-generated content. From dance challenges to comedy skits, lip-syncing to DIY tutorials, TikTok really has something for everyone. But is there a dark side to all of this? You might change your mind after today's episode. One of the most significant and present controversies surrounding TikTok is its ties to China. TikTok is owned by ByteDance, a Chinese company that has close ties to the Chinese government. This has led to concerns about the security and privacy of user data, as well as the potential for the Chinese government to use TikTok to spread propaganda or influence public opinion. And over the past 4 years, these concerns have been spearheaded by the United States government as they continue to hold trials in hopes to ban TikTok over those security concerns. The Trump administration argued that TikTok posed a national security threat, and they demanded that ByteDance sell the app to an American company. After a lengthy legal battle, a deal was reached in which Oracle and Walmart would take a minority stake in a new entity called TikTok Global. However, the deal was never completed. The Biden administration since has continued the threat to ban the app, going as far as passing legislation blocking TikTok from US government devices, following in the footsteps of numerous state governments. Since then, the European Union and Canada have also followed suit, reflecting growing suspicion among Western governments to TikTok. In 2020, India took a bold stand by banning TikTok and other Chinese apps, citing their potential threat to the country's sovereignty and security. This decision came in the aftermath of a deadly clash between Indian and Chinese soldiers at the Himalayan border, which claimed the lives of 20 Indian soldiers. India's move to ban these apps was a testament to its uncompromising stance on defending its borders and safeguarding its citizens from any external threat. Privacy concerns have also been a major issue for TikTok. In 2019, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, fined TikTok $5.7 million for violating child privacy laws. The app was accused of collecting personal information from children under the age of 13 without their parents' consent, which is a violation of the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, COPPA. The FTC alleged that TikTok had been aware of the issue since at least 2015, but had failed to take appropriate action to protect children's privacy. The app had been collecting information such as names, email addresses, and locations from children without obtaining parental consent, and it had been allowing users to publish videos that contained children's personal information. As part of the settlement, TikTok was required to delete all personal information that had been collected from children under the age of 13, implement a new system for obtaining parental consent, and provide regular reports to the FTC on its compliance with COPPA. The fine was one of the largest ever imposed by the FTC for a violation of COPPA, and it served as a warning to other social media platforms about the importance of protecting children's privacy online. In response to the fine, TikTok released a statement acknowledging the issue and promising to take steps to improve its privacy protections. There is also growing concern about the potential impact of social media platforms on mental health and well-being, and TikTok is no exception. The platform's emphasis on likes, followers, and views can create a culture of comparison and competition that can lead to feelings of anxiety and depression among users, particularly young people. One study published in the journal Cyberpsychology, Behavior, and Social Networking found that spending more time on social media platforms like TikTok was associated with higher levels of anxiety and depression among young people. Another study published in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology found that social media use was associated with feelings of loneliness and social isolation. TikTok has also been criticized for its potential to spread harmful content, including hate speech, bullying, and misinformation. The app's algorithm, which is designed to show users content that is likely to keep them engaged, can inadvertently promote harmful content if it is not properly regulated. And while we all love a good dance challenge or a fun, harmless trend, there's another even darker side to the popular social media platform that's worth discussing as well: the challenges. One such challenge that gained notoriety a few years back, even before TikTok's rise to fame, was the TIDEPOD challenge. The TIDEPOD challenge involved people, particularly teens, biting into laundry detergent pods and then posting videos of their reactions. The detergent pods contain concentrated toxic chemicals that can cause severe burns, respiratory issues, and even death when ingested. The challenge quickly gained national attention, prompting warnings from health officials and Tide's parent company, Procter & Gamble. If consuming laundry detergent wasn't crazy enough, in 2020 the Skullbreaker challenge gained popularity. It was when two participants kicked the legs out from under a third person, causing them to fall backward. As you can imagine, this prank led to some severe injuries, including concussions and skull fractures. TikTok eventually removed the challenge, but it left many people questioning the dangers lurking on the platform. You know, we could be here for a while if we listed each one over the years, but one last challenge that stood out to us was the Blackout game of 2021. This challenge involved participants intentionally cutting off their own air supply until they lost consciousness. Moments later, oxygen would re-enter their brain and they would wake back up. Most of the time. Over the course of the challenge's popularity, almost 20 kids died when that oxygen did not come back. 20. Leaving families in mourning and children gone. In response to these concerns and challenges, TikTok has implemented a number of measures to protect users from harmful content. The app has introduced new tools for reporting and removing inappropriate content, and it has hired thousands of moderators to review content and enforce community guidelines as well. Despite these controversies, TikTok remains one of the most popular social media platforms in the world. Its ties to China, privacy concerns, impact on mental health, and allowing deathly challenges to thrive have all been the subject of intense scrutiny and debate. While the app has taken steps to address some of these issues, there are still concerns about its impact on society and its ability to protect user data and privacy. So, are you a fan of TikTok? Are you concerned your information might be sold to the Chinese government? Or do you feel that, hey, if China wants to watch me dance to the newest song, good for them? Well, we'll be dancing around that question for a while, as we also decide whether a TikTok Focus 5 channel is worth it. And if you loved this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And while you're at it, make sure you're staying notified when a new video is released by clicking that bell icon below. You won't want to miss the next and most controversial episode yet. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Focus 5.